Welcome to the vampire grave of Mercy Brown. Here's Mercy's mama. Okay, here you go. And I believe this is her. Yep, this is her sister. Say hi, everybody. All right. Oh, this is Dada. And finally, the star of it all, Mercy Brown. Say hello, Mercy. As you see, they have a little thing here, like that will, so no crackheads can steal it. And here's some of the offerings. These were here before. Looks like they moved it, but doesn't mean there still ain't any more. Here we go. Junk, junk, junk. But this is interesting. Look at this. Someone left a knife with tape wrapped around it. Don't know what that means, but it doesn't really matter. This is what I want to show you over here. This is the rock that they cut her heart out and burned it and then fed it to Edwin. I don't know if Edwin's here. Let me move it back a little bit. Here's the whole family. Say hello, everybody. You're on TV. I put you on Facebook or YouTube, but I think everyone has already had it on YouTube. Now, before she got buried, they put her down there. We'll go walk over there. Tra la 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 la. It's a pretty cool cemetery, actually. There's a church. I actually heard they were so conservative. They don't belong in Rhode Island. They belong in some backwards place like Tennessee or Alabama. Here's some more tombstones. Almost there. Almost there. Luckily, it doesn't look like this place has been badly vandalized as much anymore. Because Mercy's reputation. You know how people are, reputations. They came down here and destroyed the place because they thought they were cool. And here is the crypt where she was for 6 months after she died from TB. And then as the family was dying, they thought she was a blood-sucking, well, not really blood-sucking, soul-sucking vampire. I don't think you can open it. Nope, see? It's a good idea. You could just imagine what people would do. I wonder if you can actually see inside. No, can't really see inside. Nope. Alright, now we're going to head back. So, as you may have known the story, when Edwin was getting sick, the people of Exeter, around here, say hello, Exeter, kept saying that, it had to be a vampire, and then in 1892, dug up her body, and her body had moved. One thing had it where she was actually, on her side, and and I guess she had fresh blood, she hadn't really decayed and stuff like that, and it's like, oh my god, she is a vampire, because as everybody knows, the history of Rhode Island is that Rhode Island had a lot of blood-sucking vampire cases. I should say blood-sucking, they were all actually soul-sucking, they didn't drink your blood, they just drained your energy, because apparently they were ghosts, really. And so, in 1892, a bunch of people, including some people from the Providence Journal, that's why this case is kind of famous, they dug her up, I'm assuming, right here, burned her body, cut her heart out, burned her body right over there, and fed it to Edwin. He still died, though, which kind of sucked, but apparently all these family members also, well, I know Mom and sister died from TB, because they now believe that TB was a thing, that people were vampires. It's Rhode Island. I don't think these are any relatives. Well, this is Mercy Brown. So, take care, y'all. Say goodbye, Mercy. Welcome to the cemetery where the other vampire, Sarah Tillinghast, is buried. And as you can see, this cemetery has been very well kept by the locals. Of course, I'm being incredibly sarcastic. This place is actually in atrocious shape, but it is a very old cemetery. Sarah was one of the first cases of vampirism in Rhode Island. She ain't the most famous one because that went to Mercy Brown, which is literally 2 miles up the road. But according to legend, or the story, these people right here, I don't know if you can see them, Clark and Sarah Tillinghast, I believe that's them. Clark was also known as Stuckley, but might be wrong. Might be the wrong one because you can't really tell who it is around here. But they had a child, 14 children, and then he had a vision, a dream, shall we say, of half his orchid being killed. And he was a farmer, so I guess he was assuming it was just more like his farm. But then the children began dying one by one from TB, famous TB, and including eventually Sarah. I believe Sarah Tillinghast, I believe she was 17 or 19, somewhere back in the 1700s, late 1700s, early 1800s, died. And as soon as the other children began dying, they said that her ghost was coming back for them. That they were coming up and they were like sitting on their chest, making them having trouble breathing. Oh, say hi, Steve. That's my friend. He's from Woonsocket, which means he does crack. Let me show you this little shindig right here. Can't really see it. So they dug up Sarah's grave, or I think they dug up several people, but I think it was just mainly Sarah. Saw that she was, see, Studley, whatever. Stutley, not Studley. This is the mama, in honor of the mama. And they cut her heart out, burned it, and they had the whole family surrounding the area, somewhere around here. And they breathed in the fumes, but despite all that, one more child died. So that was 7 children. So do the math. What's half of 14 is 7, so his dream came true. This is just a short version. I mean, if you want to know more about it, you guys can go on the Google. I'm sure they'll have plenty of it.